I need. What do you got?
I got an ad. Oh, I have a Prime sub.
Little promise.
Can you promise in chat?
Any promise in chat, bro? Ah! Where is it?
What? What?
All I hear
What do you
is
mean?
trash taste.
Alright, show it off.
Is that an audio call?
All I hear is trash taste. But it's on my other monitor that's turned off, so I can't pause it.
You really need to like disconnect that monitor or some shit.
Oh yeah, God.
I can prime sub in the next minute, apparently.
Next minute. Tabletop audio.
40 seconds.
Do I have my Prime?
Cave.
I do.
I'm getting promised tonight.
There were primers in chat. I've subscribed for 7 months.
You have subscribed for 7 months.
I've subscribed for 5.
Bruh, I should get those custom badges. I just haven't been bothered to commission an artist to do it.
I've only had a 3-month streak.
I've only had a 1.
Promise!
Hey.
You started a hype train!
Nice.
Adrian?
Oh, quickly.
You got like 3 minutes, buddy.
You guys are right.
Changed.
I can't believe you guys started a fucking hype train with primers.
Prime sub will be available on March 11th. That's today! I'll give it a bit longer.
Mm-hmm. Refresh it. Yeah.
I did.
Okay. Like, checking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're here, but you're muted, so I'm just checking.
I'm here
you're not.
mostly.
Mostly. Good enough. Okay. Recap time. Last
He
session.
has really messed up. It's clear.
What?
He hasn't messed up.
Good.
Fuck you.
You broke
Last
my
session.
recap. My recap has failed already. Okay. Round 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Last time on the Terrian campaign. Stuff happened. Meetings. Book. Not the not so rare smart book series. But no one really goes to a libraries that often, so. And then a sending spell. To arrange a shopping date between a mother and a daughter. I think that summarized pretty well.
Yeah.
That
I
was
mean,
just
I
a lot
also
of
got
discussion.
cursed.
Oh yeah, the start of the session. You got cursed, then uncursed, and then told that there doesn't seem to be another curse on you.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and the head priest is dodgy.
Vampire. At least influenced by one.
Yes. But we ended with everyone going to sleep. Everyone does so. If you didn't take the long rest, take it now.
Let me go check if I did all my long rest. I don't think I fixed up my spells.
My HP on full. It is, but my hit points are not. I mean, hit dice.
You recover half your hit dice.
I only used
That's
half. I only ever use up to
This
half.
Oh,
half
God.
of 15. 7?
It rounds up.
Up. Yeah, total 12 because I didn't use all of them. Spells. That. That. Oh, I used so many spells. I only had that one sending spell by the end of the day.
Perfectly balanced encounter. But everyone arises. The possible day you're not 100% sure of the time anymore is yours.
I'm gonna sleep
Do
in until
something.
someone wakes me up.
I'm waking up early. And to be fair, it's questionable whether I slept at all. And
You
I'm
slept
gonna
enough.
go in the morning. I was just gonna panic for about 20 minutes. And in the morning, she's gonna go to Malvolk's room and do a bit of a knock.
Melvok, what's your passive perception?
Oh, that's a 12.
It takes about 30 seconds of knocking before Malvok, you rise.
It slowly gets progressively harder and harder.
Exactly why it takes
That's
30 seconds and not any longer. Sarah,
Yes.
you're in a mood today.
She really is.
Gremlin.
3/4 approve of the mood.
Hmm.
And then 1/4 I'm fearful.
Malvolk.
Yeah. I'm awake.
I need emotional help.
Um.
I may have made a mistake or an opportunity. I want someone else to decide.
What have you done?
Can you open a door?
Oh yes. Opens door.
Are you still in bed? Because you can do that telepathically.
Yes.
I
There's a
haven't
book
put on
next
my
to my
armor,
side
by
as
the
well.
way.
Yep.
I haven't put on my armor.
Oh, haven't even done morning prep, got ya?
She's panicked. I may have arranged a meeting with Keith.
I see.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
It's a bad thing, right?
Probably. Potentially good.
I was hoping she'd sort of just answer over the sending message, but then she's now expecting me.
When is she expecting you?
This morning.
So, like, it could already be now.
I don't know. She didn't say a time, so I'm not gonna say I'm late yet.
Right. You've made the meeting now.
Should I just like?
No, you should not bail.
Right.
That would probably incur very similar repercussions if the meeting goes badly anyway. Well, some things to look out for.
Yeah.
Try not to get mind controlled. That's a slight
She
possibility.
can do that.
I don't think so. But it's something to look out for.
I'm good against
Don't join a
necrotic
death
damage.
cult.
Oh, I don't plan to. I don't think Tom would let me either at this point.
From experience, not a good idea.
No.
Probably.
Should I avoid the topic or bring up the topic? I do want to know some things.
Well, we do not know what she knows.
How do I get her to How do I not give it away that I know, but in a way that I know that she knows?
I mean, that you've been invited to a meeting is already says something. I don't think they would do that for Vex or Gareth.
She has been giving me weird eyes.
Well, that could mean a lot of things.
Sure, she may just want to kill me.
Yes. That is a fair possibility. Don't do anything that would make it seem like you're going against her.
Just
She did
asking
give
questions.
She did give that ominous warning a couple of days ago.
But she gave it to you.
I'm pretty sure we can extrapolate that to the... You didn't tell the rest of the party about that, did you?
No.
Okay.
I left it alone because we had a bit of a boy having a traumatic experience on our hands. So they don't know that Aki came into the tavern.
Well, I can say it was a interesting decision, but it's a decision that has been made, so it's not much point talking about it.
Yes.
Be careful.
Okay. I should probably tell the others.
And don't die.
Should I go in armor or not armor? One brings the prospect of hostility, but one is a lot more defensible.
Thanks.
That's a good question. Is the type of meeting that you've arranged, is it the type of meeting that would... Armor is an expectation.
I don't
Or is-
know. I simply said that I want to ask her some questions. I asked her a question, and then she said, let's talk at the shops.
At the shops.
Yes. At least it may be public enough where she can't just straight up kill me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I think armor would be a good idea if things go south. I'm going to... When you leave, I'll set up a telepathic link. Just in
Alright.
case. So if things go bad quickly, well, you'll be able to say something.
Okay.
But it only apparently lasts for 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
15.
Yes.
Should I go tell the others? I should do that, right? They should know.
Yes, I would say so. Maybe the coming clean of the interaction a couple days ago would probably also be good.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my armor on and then wake the others up.
Yes, I'm gonna finish reading this chapter. I didn't get to finish it last night.
I peek at what book he's reading.
It's part 2.
Yeah. I rush out of the room and go put on my armor. Finish my daily prep.
This is my daily prep.
what does sorcerers
Not
do?
easy.
Daily prep? I don't know.
I will then go knock on. Whoever's the next closest?
That would be Vex.
I knock on Vector's.
Vex, you instantly wake up because your passive perception's so high.
Ah, what?
Yeah, you come down soon.
I guess.
I'm also gonna try another intervention for you.
An intervention? What have I done wrong?
Yes. What? No, of the divine kind.
Oh.
shit! I've really done something wrong.
Oh shit.
I don't know, all of the guys. Knock, knock.
Yes, hello.
Go downstairs as soon as you can.
Alright.
Cool. I go and wait downstairs very nervously.
So going downstairs, it's actually very quiet and empty, except for the bartender who kind of glances at you very quickly and then back to what they're doing, and one other individual.
Assuming it's who I know it is, I keep on saying, immediately stop, and go back up the stairs. Alright, new plan. We're all going to Malborg's room.
Hello.
Everyone's kind of gathered in that room now. Malfoy's still in bed.
Malfoy's not dressed, Loop.
She's downstairs.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That.
Who's downstairs?
So it was definitely early morning.
My
Who's
mother.
downstairs?
Loop. Yes.
Okay.
I
Did we kill
may
her?
have arranged it. No. I want to ask us some questions. I was hoping it was going to be through a spell, but I guess she had other plans.
Wait. Did Luke
She always
tell
does.
me and Vex
Nope.
who
Nope.
her mother was?
Oh.
You've picked up on it over the time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Malfoy hasn't been subtle.
No,
No.
he has not.
And upon that, we should probably tell you too, she did come inside the tavern 2 days ago.
Would have been good to
A
know.
different tavern.
Was it this one?
No, it was this one.
Was it this one?
It was this
Which
one.
tavern are we staying in?
You're actually in the inn.
Oh, yeah,
Tavern
true.
does-
Sorry, I am saying that wrong. My apologies. Well, this was not long before Vex, you had your dream situation.
What, last night?
Was that
Oh,
last
no,
night?
2 nights ago.
Yeah, exactly. That's when it happened. I didn't want to stress you out even more.
She threatened us.
So I can kill her?
No,
No. She will kill you. And I'm
Okay,
not
okay,
going to
okay.
intervene.
I'm gonna quickly
good party
attempt
member.
to contact Tom. And if that works,
Divine intervention, right? Not.
yeah.
Yeah.
That works, it doesn't work, so I'll go downstairs. While openly, probably best if I'm alone. I mean, having.
Technically, it's breakfast.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you come down with me. Just roll a good old 100.
I'm sure she'd love to see.
Oh, no, that's not it.
You rolled 100, not a
Yeah.
D100.
Rolling it good.
Hey!
Oh,
Wait, oh!
what?
Okay.
I'm specifically asking for Tom to get rid of the devil inside Vex.
Interesting. Okay. So, as you do the quick prayer, like, hey, Tom, bro, you got this right?
I haven't got much time, Tom.
For a split second, you think it's failed. It's early morning, he's not awake.
Goddamn late sleeping.
You did wake up early.
Yes, but Tom's a god.
But then you all kind of just blink. All at once. Very, very strange. And all of a sudden, you're not in an inn anymore. You look around and it's just plain open fields, bright light, almost borderline blinding.
Bruh, we had a mission to do.
Do I recognize this place?
I don't know where I am.
Make a religion check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Does it
too.
look like the place I went to when I hit Torm?
No. Well, almost. Same similar light, but no.
15.
Was anyone else doing it? Wait.
Uh,
Oh, no, it's going to.
What, you want me to make a
I will
religion check?
too, out of pure confusion. And confused I shall stay.
Can I look around for a god?
You can make a perception.
I want to see God with my own two eyes. Oh, I accidentally rolled with advantage. Oh, yeah. 22.
Jesus Christ.
So I rolled below a 10. I won't see God with that.
Imagine that I called him and I woke him up. But now he's mad at me.
Okay. Do it. Perception, because that's easiest to do first. Looking around, it is bright, happy golden glow. You're in what looks to be like a rolling valley. Gentle breeze making the long grass kind of do the dance.
Mom,
But in the distance, you do see monuments, or with a 22, you correctly identify them as more along the lines of tombs.
Bruh, there's tombs over there.
You're not able to make out any details, of course, but
I'm gonna rush over to the tombs.
Don't stick your head in any holes of annihilation.
but for the religion checks, all three of you actually do succeed.
Oh, shit.
Oh, really?
Yes, Loop, if you weren't a follower of Torm, you would have failed. DC was lowered for you because it's part of your education.
Cool.
But, like your last name, this is the plane of Torm called True Heart.
What a place to bring the ninth layer of hell to.
This is also where the followers of Torm, when they die, go to.
Fuck, am I dead?
Pretty cool.
Melvok has a grave look in his face.
But rushing over the tombs, they are grand, and there are many. Just a brief glance, you sense a latent power just chilling there. There is writing on it, though it is blurred, so you cannot read, except for some of the what clearly look more recent than the others, smaller in scale, and have less power. That is, at least Malvork would be able to figure this out, due to the restraints that magic got over time. But you all do recognize some names that you can see on the small tombs. What's interesting, however, is that there is one that is clearly the biggest, not on the scale of the older ones, but clearly the biggest of the new ones. and it is like finished except for the name, because the first name is only half there. 3 letters.
Blurry as well.
No, but it's like even with a 12 you don't get that. A 15, I'm gonna say no as well, and a 17 is like would probably just pass, but Malvolk, you would identify it as someone who died but then came back, and
I
now their
reserve-
tomb is waiting for them. Yes, in a
Does it
sense.
start with Gar?
No, it starts with Rag.
Ah!
Those are the only 3 letters that are on there.
I tell this to the party.
I look around the corner as like a tiny little shitty one with like Gar on it.
Do you look for yours?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, you do actually. It's almost like you're guided to it, but you do find one that it is for you. It doesn't have your name on it, but you just look at it and like,
Home.
you have a place at the end when all's said and done.
Okay. Cool.
Somewhat comforting, somewhat, although morbid. I shouldn't have eaten that grape.
Was it not a good grape?
No, I've eaten a lot of grapes already.
Can I have some grapes?
You could if you were here, but
Fuck.
for a split second, the light is gone as you all turn around and you see the gargantuan form that is Torm, sword at the ready.
Ah!
Oh, there.
And he
Run
gets,
up at
and he,
Dylan
he's-
and I bow.
and he just kind of yawns and like, morning.
Sorry. for
Does he have like
waking
a
you up.
coffee?
Make a perception check. Yes,
23.
he most certainly does. He's kind of trying to hide it, but he's also really wanting to take a drink of it.
God strength coffee.
But he also notices that you notices and goes, shit. Kind of puts his back to you. And you hear the slurping. Then comes back around. And what is it that I can do for you, dear Loop,
Sorry
in
for waking
this morning?
Sir, our friend Vex here. I asked you before if he had something in him, and he, well, recognized something. And, well, it's become a bit of a desperate situation since he has become more apparent.
Mm-hmm. And I believe it was in my dream. You wanted me to get rid of it?
Yes.
He kind of takes a step forward towards Vex, this giant step, and then suddenly he's still taller than everyone, but medium-sized. Just puts a hand on your head, closes his eyes.
I'm edgy.
It is very warm. Getting rid of this essence won't come without a cost.
So like a monetary value or
No. You may die.
Oh.
That's a pretty big one.
What you're asking me is to separate a part of you from yourself.
What?
Did his father not just possess him?
There is no father. You killed him.
I mean, he kind of blew himself up, but yeah, same thing.
He is dead, Vex. Of that, you do not need to worry. What you are suffering from is trauma.
Alrighty.
Oh, of course, I could just completely remove this fiendish power that flows through you, but as I said, it is bound to. It is like your noble magic.
Noble man. I've got magic!
Well,
It's not important right now.
latent and very weak.
I'm a
About
magic
2
man.
inches, I'd say.
I'm a magic man.
3 inches of magic.
Yes, it's comparable to dick size.
Did Tom say this?
Yes.
She goes silent.
That was a
Like
joke.
a massive schlong.
Oh.
That is
Reveal.
Malfox's laugh in this case.
How do I kill a god?
Hey, Vex!
That's a different campaign.
It's one of Brown's, not mine.
Oh yeah.
The plotting has begun.
I can read your mind. My hand is still touching your head.
I don't care.
Are you sure you want to help this man loop?
I don't know. He's helped me.
Very well. Then I shall leave it up to you then, Vex. Risk death to get rid of the fiendish power that flows through you. Or accept it.
If I accept it, I'll just still getting these shitty visions.
Potentially.
I don't like that. They're traumatizing.
You're already traumatized.
Shut up. Thank you, but shut up.
Does therapy exist in this world?
It does.
It failed.
He didn't.
Oh,
He was there for one night.
Vex.
To be
Try a
fair,
different therapist.
they were going to euthanize me.
Hang on
What?
a minute.
The Capitol doesn't have a good therapy session.
You know there's more than one therapist, right? In all of this world and
This
realm.
was an institute.
We could try and find it in the little notes.
What, an institute?
The therapist.
Hey Tom,
Now-
do you know any good therapists?
Now, here's the thing out of game
That's
that I.
not why I'm here.
Shame.
Nah, do it. Get rid of the fantasy sessions. Do it. Get rid of it.
Very well. Then lie on this table. Suddenly, you're not outside near the tombs, you're in a building. A large, grandiose building. With a statue of Torm. And then there's Torm right next to it.
I'm just hovering around. It's so. This is the type of death I can't resurrect.
Looks at you. Most certainly cannot, as it is I who killed him.
You know what? If I get killed by a god, fair enough.
I will, of course, be doing my utmost to not let you die. However, it is dependent on your strength of will.
It's gonna be a wisdom save.
Do you want bless?
Oh, fuck. No, I recently became proficient in those.
Wait, fuck, I got rid of bless.
Oh.
There's only one reason I'm doing this. And Terry, if you just want to have a look at my personality traits, I look at the very top one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fully aware.
Alright, I lay down on the table.
Do you have any last words?
Oh.
Just in case.
Tell Brynjolf to let you guys read the letter.
Well, if that is all, looks to everyone else.
Bye. I didn't know you very long. Maybe. Bye. It's not uncertain. Bye.
I had the ring equipped at the moment. I do not.
Unattuned.
I'm unattuned. I did write down what I am attuned to at the moment.
Good luck, Vex, and don't die.
So I've got a strong sense of will.
Vex, I'm sure you'll come back and kill lots more people. Your journey's not
Thanks,
done
man.
Very well then. Are you ready, Vex?
No. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Suddenly from underneath the table, straps appear to hold you down,
Uh-oh.
and he just kind of hovers his hand over you. And everyone you see looks to be a reddish, bluish, tinged white orb just appear. Vex, first and foremost, you are on 0 hit points.
Oh. Okay.
You are dying as part of the process. It's
Hey.
whether or not you stay dead.
There goes 101 hit points.
Hey, same HP.
The better way to explain it, I suppose, is that it's a white orb with a blue center, and around that blue center is wrapped with red or orange, reddish orange coloration. And he just kind of very gently pushes one finger into it. It kind of resists for a moment before letting it through, and he just goes towards the reddish orange glow and pokes it.
Were you able to see this?
Yes, everyone can see it. In essence, you are seeing what is his soul.
Oh.
Hence why he has to die. This is where I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ha!
Oh.
Natural one! Oh, and I rolled an 8.
Luckily, the DC was 15.
Oh.
It wasn't going to be an easy, but it is a god, so it wasn't going to be difficult.
I rolled an
15.
8.
Is that my aura?
Oh, wait, yeah, +2.
Technically.
It's an iffy situation.
Sadly, I'd say it wouldn't be affecting the soul.
Uh,
It would affect the corpse, however. So if the deck corpse needs to
the
make
power of friendship.
I was just waiting for that natural one to be rolled.
End of Vex. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
I would have laughed so hard as the first thing we did this session was kill one of not in fucking combat.
But the soul of Vex is not very deep. Fairly straightforward.
Burn.
And as such, luckily, because of that, the fiendish taint that is within that soul is very easily burnt away by the radiant might of a god.
The god burnt away your taint.
Can my soul slap
However-
Gareth?
No. You have no hands. But then he slowly withdraws, looks at it, checks it, that he didn't miss anything. Well, looks like he didn't explode, so that's a good sign. And then with one mighty bang, he just kind of slaps the soul back into the corpse of Vex. Vex, you kind of lurch to awakeness, breaking the bonds that tied you down, and sitting straight up. You're on 1 hit point.
Do you feel
Ooh.
any different?
Well, now that I'm a magic man,
You feel a bit empty.
Oh.
I feel fine.
Well, technically,
I
you're
feel like
a little bit
normal.
less magical, technically.
Yeah, he removed the part of you
yes,
that had magic.
I did. Now you only have the tiny essence of it. The nobility blood, which may grow to fill the gaps that's been left within your soul. But that, Vex, is up to you.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know what just went on. I just hopefully it stops me getting the visions.
Perhaps.
If it doesn't, that's gonna be unfortunate.
But I was not asked to stop the visions. So, adios and Loop. Give your mother my regards. I do miss her worship.
Just throw that little tidbit in there.
Bye!
Oh, Ryu, what about what should I do with the 9th layer of hell, bro?
Not my problem!
It's like, "Hey, what am I gonna do with this fucking 9th layer of hell?"
And you're all back in Malvolk's room. Malvolk, you suddenly become dressed somehow, though.
I'm okay with that.
That would have been funny if you were just naked the whole time. That would have been funny.
Vex,
Yes,
are you okay?
I'm very hurt.
You want some healing?
Some would say I've lost 100 hit points.
He
Oh.
looks very, very tired.
Now you can either just go to bed again, or I can heal you up.
Isn't your mother waiting downstairs?
Yes, but like, you want to just go to bed again?
I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys in an hour.
Sure.
Yep.
What a way to
Including-
start the morning.
Let's go have breakfast.
Fucking fail.
Yeah.
I would have cared. That would have been a fun way to go.
Definitely a unique way to go.
Killed by a god. The only thing that could kill Vex.
Wouldn't have had a big damage dealer for our last fight.
Oh, that would have been so ironic.
I was waiting for you to say, Tyler, like,
The assassin
thanks
rogue
for
killed
thanks
by
for
a fucking
fixing me.
god.
I'll make sure to kill you last time.
Oh no, thank god that didn't happen.
It would have been funny. I would have just been like, ah, yes, the only thing that could kill Vex in that campaign is the god Torm. God of War.
Alright. I'm going downstairs, Terry.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'll be first, that's for sure. The others can follow for breakfast, but she ain't paying attention to them.
Well-
I'm backing her up. I'm coming with her. Gotta back up your homies, you know.
I saunter down as well.
You saunter down.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you saunter downstairs? Anywho, sure.
I act casual.
Make a deception check. How casual is with Gareth?
Casual.
Yeah, casual. The same type of casual that a soldier is casual.
Nice.
But you see her still in the same spot. Table next to the door that's slightly off to the left. Well, from your angle, left. But she kind of raises her glass and gestures for you all to come over.
Oh?
I
Indeed.
stumble over.
Her attire is different. It is much more casual. She's not wearing the
I just lean over the mailbox. Maybe I
Shoulder
shouldn't have
pads.
worn the armor.
Yes, I think you might have been right.
She is in a casual, straight black dress, no shoulder pads, and is light on the face makeup this morning.
Got a hood on or anything?
No hood. And not completely bald.
Oh.
Has a very thin ponytail down the back. That's
How
kind of
bold are we
bundled.
talking? Like shiny or just
Not shiny.
okay?
What?
I know.
It's okay.
Oh, that was a bad grape.
Oh.
It was a small one. It's a wee bit sour.
I walk over to her.
Yeah.
The seat pulls out for you.
I will sit.
Kind of pulls you in. So, I would imagine that you lot haven't had breakfast.
No.
Barkeep, if you would be so kind. She's speaking very quietly, but all can hear.
Glance over at the barkeep. How's he doing?
He already had the meals prepared and rushes over instantly. Kind of bows and then backs away. Malvolk, you already know how powerful she is. For those that are doing a proper first meeting, especially you, Gareth, actually, because you can like give her the once over.
Check her power level.
Yeah, exactly. She radiates power. The most notable thing for you, Loop, is it is clearly of a similar nature to yours.
Mm-hmm.
But she is just there. A cup in one hand, an empty bowl in front of it that the barkeep promptly picks up after delivering your meals.
Yep.
So, how's your morning?
Surprisingly eventful.
How
Um,
so?
We were helping our friend.
This early in the morning?
Yes, I try to do it every morning, and this time to a success.
Oh, do tell.
Um, I, as you can probably tell, am under Torm. And, well, we took a bit of a visit to him.
Interesting. So that's your level of power. But what
Yes.
out of, if you do not mind, was your request of him? It's not something one would do lightheartedly.
Before I met some of my companions, one of them had dealings with a devil. I was getting rid of the aftermath.
Dastardly beings, aren't they?
I'm gonna insight that and say yes.
Insider.
But 10.
The other two can do so if they wish.
Yeah, I will.
She looked at Malwalk at all this whole time.
If she has, you haven't noticed. 20.
Ooh.
She is a very hard individual to read. So, even with a 20, you can't tell anything.
Oofed. How about your morning?
I woke up, I got dressed, I perused through the shops on my way over. Had a look to see if there was any ideas. There's a lovely cafe.
I haven't been.
There. Shopping is a bit catered towards dwarves, but I persuaded one individual on my way to prepare some outfits.
Outfits?
Indeed. You seem like you lack in outfits.
I do tend to only have my armor and traveling clothes.
Indeed, what happens if you must have for example, a meeting with the Empress?
The what? Oh. I've only ever met her in my armor.
Well, I suppose that the Empress isn't one that can be overly respected, after all, then.
I respect her, but all of my meetings have been rather work-related or impromptu.
Well, if you're ever to meet the Lord, well, can't have you dressed like that.
Is he here?
That I am not able to say.
I see.
But eat up. I'm sure you're famished.
I eat. Self-conscious about how I eat too, suddenly.
Make a dexterity or intelligence check, your choice.
Dex. That's my dex. Okay, his is way better than my intelligence. Where is Dex?
Your sudden remembrance of proper etiquette kicks in, and you're impressed with yourself.
Just do a little mental fist bump.
However, she does raise an eyebrow
now more self-conscious. What am I doing wrong?
Can I use Divine Sense without anyone knowing?
I don't believe there are any components or anything like that. It's not like you yell out "Divine Sense." So unless it says something that I don't remember, yeah, no, there's nothing there for it. You just do it.
Okay, do I detect anything
Nah.
in the Omni? Okay.
Is this Strat?
But do I sense Loop's celestial aura though?
Oh,
His part-
as always, yes.
Is that the same with her mother?
It is not.
Interesting. Oh, it makes sense.
Asmars aren't like Asmar.
Lineage.
Yeah.
That one's a bit more of a random chance.
Even more so than
Love.
tieflings.
At least they're not. At least she's not undead.
Even more so than tieflings, because tieflings can also be a random chance. It's just tieflings are far more common. But unless there is conversation, she will slowly sip on her drink and watch you all eat.
Yeah, not while I eat. I do not talk.
I
Except
just
she
look
does-
at her occasionally.
At one moment that you do so, you just lock eyes with her. She just gives you a slow nod.
I give a nod back, but a lot less precise. Back to food.
My God, is it an awkward breakfast for everyone around?
It's a Vex.
It's probably the least.
Even you, Vex, feel while asleep a sense of tension from below.
The
Makes
part
you a
of me
little
just
bit
wants
restless.
To tries to get over the fucking shackles. But I know she'll have something up her sleeve.
But you all finish your breakfast.
Yes. To my bowl aside.
She stands up as soon as you do so.
Oh,
Well then,
yes. I also stand.
she holds out her arm for you to loop with.
I I look at it for a strong second and very slowly do as what is unsaid. And panic look to the others.
Wait, is she supposed to be leaving with her?
Malvok nods.
Wait, do we
I
just
sort of
let them
do-
leave?
I just do telepathic speech to her. Like, if something goes wrong, let me know.
I got other ways.
Preferably next to water. I can catch up very fast if you're next to water.
Oh,
Damn, I wish Vex was awake right now to fucking shadow them.
The shops are over here.
yeah,
They're
not near water.
Well, I better get going as well. I need to head to the library today. Lots of books to read. Do you like a deception on that? I am going to the library.
She doesn't care. She's not paying you any mind.
That book feels a bit hurt.
All our history.
But you can move yourselves on the map so I know where you guys want to be. Because it also reflects a battle map, so do be accurate.
Hmm.
Doopy.
Doobie doobie doo.
Doobie doobie doo ba doobie doo.
So you're going to the library, Malvork?
Yes.
He already is.
Okay, I'll go with you.
Very well.
Oh,
Um,
can I go up and tell Vex without
he's asleep.
interrupting? Okay.
He didn't even close the door. Just passed out.
You know that's bullshit. I would have closed the door.
Yes. But you make your way to the shops.
Yep. Yes, I do.
She doesn't say anything, just walks very intently.
Luke is on alert. She'll be doing a mixture of looking around and seeing if there's anyone paying attention to them and looking at her. Well, trying to do a sly look at her of what is she doing? What is she thinking?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
There are people that look at you as you two go past, then look at her, and then instantly look away.
So she's made an impact on the place.
At least in the noble area? Yeah. Which is somewhat surprising.
Yeah.
Either she's made her impact, or everyone has an innate sense that don't
Yeah.
But you make your way to the shops. Very intentionally, she leads you past multiple to one specific shop called Undertailor.
Very funny, Terry. Very funny.
Which is run by the Understone Clan Hall.
Yep.
The shop is empty. Where other shops had people in it, this one looked closed until she just kind of opened the door and led you in.
Oh. Okay.
And inside you see a chubby dwarf, female, short, elderly.
What is her general expression and presence?
Instant, she kind of turns her nose up at you two that enter. This looks like a ballsy woman, because she gives no fucks about Aki either.
Oh.
However, she does do a bow.
Uh-huh.
And goes, well, while wasn't able to actually make them, I do have some outlines prepared if you insist on this dressing. I believe that this is the girl then. Aki kind of moves you in front of her, and her hands go on your shoulders. Indeed, if you would be so kind as to dress her properly.
Luke's internally panicking. What the fuck is going on?
We
I don't know. I'm not here.
I like that, yeah. But shit, I lost track. Oh, lean. She is also very much taller than you. I
Yeah.
don't think I mentioned her height.
Oh,
She's
no,
like
alright.
6'1".
Alright, she's like a full foot above me, because Limp is 5 foot.
Mm-hmm. In heels, mind you.
Well, yes.
She leans down to like whisper in your ear. Do behave and act properly.
So
Now, off
what?
you go.
Oh.
You're getting a tailoring.
Why?
Can't have you in armor for our shopping.
Okay. I'll follow the dwarf.
She kind of leads you behind a large curtain, and what is very clearly was meant for multiple people. It's just her and you. She kind of goes, well, I'm sure you can take off that armor yourself. I've got stuff to prepare.
Do you
So
know
right
what's
there.
going on?
Looks at you very sternly. Yes, if I had any idea what was going on or who she was, I'd be a lot less concerned.
Okay. If I'm not found within a day, call someone.
Most certainly not.
Oh. Okay. I will take my armor off over the excruciatingly awkward 10 minutes.
During that time, the old dwarf lady is doing measurements. And very rapidly pulls together a fairly decent attire. Not on par with Aki herself currently, but it would pass in noble society.
She's just fucking praying. She's just praying to Tom, let us go, alright? I don't know
You've
what's
already done
happening.
that.
Yeah, I know. This is just purely for our own mental sake. Sorry for waking you up, Tom.
Malfolk, that's 10 minutes gone. You have 5 minutes left on mental.
I just poke my head out of the library. Just wait here to see if she comes out. Then I'll cast it again.
Sadly, specifically, they would be over here.
Fuck!
You don't know that, so.
No, I don't. If I ever see her again, I'll cast it.
Is there a range on that, or just within sight?
I think it's sight. Within 30 feet.
Oh, yeah, no.
Gonna have to be a bit closer than that.
I've done all I can.
Just keeps up.
No, I would come closer.
Yeah, this is accurate too. This map, so.
I'd just be very suspiciously going in a circle.
Ironically, you wouldn't see her doing a circle.
So yeah.
She gone. Granted, you still have the mental connection.
Yep. I could hang on. What store did you go into?
Under Taylor.
Oh, yep, I found it.
Careful,
You
I don't
see-
think she'd like any intruders at the moment.
The door is closed, and though it is a glass door, so you can see through the glass, and the very familiar form of Aki is literally in the doorway.
Looking outside the door or into the store?
That you can't tell.
I just wave.
There is no response.
I go
There
into
is a
the
friendly
corner.
dwarf that's walking past that also waves at you.
Thinks it's towards him.
Give him a thumbs up.
Gives you a thumbs up.
Yes.
He walks to
Yes.
work wondering what the fuck is happening today.
Basically. But you can add a fine clothing to your inventory if you wish to keep that loop.
Nice.
Its value is 80 gold.
That's like a little bit of what I have.
But the old dwarf
Oh,
woman kind of presents you to Aki, gesturing towards her. You happy? Aki goes, indeed. Now, go out back. We'll have a little brief talk in your establishment before departing. The old dwarf pauses, then grumbles and walks off, leaving you de-armored.
Yep.
I'd assume that you put that stuff in your bag of holding.
Yeah, exactly. Now let me just fix that up on my sheet. And boy, does it take a hit off my AC.
It gets rid of
Let's
your
just,
AC.
yeah, what happens to my AC on this one? Oh, where the fuck is my armor? The plate armor +2. Bam. Down to 14.
Well, you're also not wearing your shield.
Yes. Oh, my gauntlets.
You're still tuned to the gauntlet, so that's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. You're not wearing them, but the attunement still lasts for 24 hours, so. Your AC would be 12 right now.
Where is my shield? Ah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Lowest my AC's ever been.
My master plan is working. But yeah, that was another bad one.
Oh, great, right. Can I turn your light on so you can actually see the grapes or something?
No, my light is on.
Oh. You're looking at the grapes before you eat them?
No.
Oh.
Stuffing them on in there.
I like grapes.
I mean, grapes are great.
But looking at you, she just goes, no, isn't that much more, well, official looking?
I suppose so. Yes? I thought I was simply going to be hopefully talking with you.
Indeed.
Okay.
But, well, what have you been up to, in your, adventures?
Quite a bit. Whether it be jobs from the church or traveling with these people. We've covered jobs from inside Terrian and up in the mountains. But I imagine you probably know a bit about that, since part of that was dealing with some of your underlings.
Let us pretend that, I don't.
Ah. Well, after dealing with a small issue inside, Latian was I think other cultists. Was it other cultists? At least by the image of what people know.
Yes.
Yeah. We were called to the mountains to assist with some sieges happening up there. And that's honestly the last job we did before coming here.
Did you perhaps meet any interesting individuals?
I've met quite a few interesting individuals. Is there someone specific you're meaning?
Not particularly. Anyone that you like or that you found interesting?
I mean, it's the most I've seen of different people. There have been, well, people we wouldn't think would exist. A brune child, as they call it, and much more normal.
She does peek up at Rune Child before kind of asserting herself again and doing a more impartial face.
Yeah. And just the normal monks and dwarves and fighters. And yeah, no, we're talking about that. That we're avoiding that subject.
I see. So, how is Regule? Still alive?
Yes, is he not meant to be?
That could be taking a lot of different ways.
I see. I don't see him often, but he seems to be fine. Last time I saw him, he was rather joyful. Did you know Rikil?
Once upon a time.
See. It's not rude of me to ask how long ago.
Well, my last conversation with him, that would have been about 15 years ago. But my last peaceful chat with him would have been more akin to 25 to 30.
Uh-huh. I see.
But yes, mayhaps we should go to the cafe, the Fallen Nobleman. I booked it out.
Oh, sure.
And have some drinks and idle chit chat.
Right.
Well, come along.
I do as such. And she is pondering so fucking much because she was coming out here to ask questions about the thing, but now she's like, she obviously doesn't want me to talk about the cult. Do I talk about the cult? I don't know if I talk about the cult.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Could I hide behind an object that's 5 foot? Would you say? Or like 5 foot cubed?
Do you want to be peeking around it?
No, I want to create it.
Oh,
with minor
create it.
illusion.
Oh, yeah, you could. Well, maybe. 1 second.
Like a crate or something.
You know, like in prop hunt.
Yeah. In theory, you could make a barrel
Careful.
or a box that's about a
Careful,
5-foot
someone,
cube
you know.
and hide
Yeah.
behind it. Yeah. There's no reason why you can't.
Great.
You can't
I
see
am a-
through it yourself.
Fuck. I
Maybe
wouldn't be able to.
illusionary- Have an illusionary flap that you can flip open.
Have like a cutout for 2 eyes.
In theory, yeah.
Why not?
Okay, then. You're clearly trying to stealth, so make a stealth check with advantage.
Ooh, what's my stealth?
Probably not amazing. Oh boy.
So
Ooh.
naturally, when creating it, you can't see the other side.
No, of course not. I'm inside it. Well, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
imagine the eye holes being very obvious, and you see like
Yes.
eyes.
That is exactly
didn't-
what they are.
I didn't think about that it's an illusion, so I could just walk into it. I felt I had to be in it to feel right.
So, you remember that door from earlier that waved at you?
Yep.
You kind of see him coming back, clearly on business with paperwork and all that.
Mhm.
Just going to and fro, that type of deal. Kind of just pauses and looks straight at you. With a tilt of the head and just gives you a thumbs up.
I do the thing with my eyes where I just like look around. Ooh. Then I poke my hand out and do a thumbs up.
At the same time as this,
Opens. Yeah.
the door, the tailor opens, and you just see Aki and Loop, well, Aki leading, but she just kind of stops dead and looking straight at you.
I quickly tuck my hand back into the box.
Loop,
Yes.
no offense to your choice of comrades. I expected to be observed. However, I expected it to be reasonable.
Yes.
I do this telepathically. She's seen me. She's looking in my. Has she seen me, Loop?
You might want to save any sort of pride you have.
Loop, tell Malvork that he is a disappointment.
Okay. Hey, Melwalk.
Yes, Loop.
You're
Did
not
she see me?
gonna like these words.
Mm-hmm.
She's calling you a disappointment.
Oh,
But that's her words. I think you're doing very well.
I unfocus on the cantrip.
God damn. I was hoping your legs would pop out your legs and skitter away as a box.
The object doesn't move.
Would have been funny though.
You just like step around the corner again.
I just walk away.
Just the classic walk away. You're passing by them, and Aki's just looking at you as you go. Well,
Yes.
Malvork is somber.
He has saved me a number of times.
he has always tried to do something he is not skilled in.
I'm not a box this time.
Loop.
Yes.
You know what? Doesn't matter. Moving forwards.
Yep.
And
I'm not trying
killing.
to hide, by the way. I'm
Yes. Yes. But entering the Fallen Nobleman, it is very clearly a cafe bar esque type thing. Because it's the Dwarven Holds. Every place, even a cafe, is going to be a bar.
Yep. Makes sense for the wolves.
But there is a table already set out for you,
Terrifying. Oh,
steamy hot,
that
as if it was.
become a lump.
Huh?
Burnt myself yesterday.
Oh, silly.
Ish. Go on, sorry.
But still piping hot, as if it was set down like literally 6 seconds ago, and before they made a mad dash out. I'm not sure about your favorite foods, so I hope just well, there's one of everything.
Thank you. How did you have enough time to set this all up?
Well, after you messaged me last night, I went around to every individual's house and organized this with, well, they were happy to help.
Insight! I know it's not true, but I'm gonna insight anyway.
Yeah, look. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the most obvious one. I could have gotten a fucking 19 on a roll on though. Fuck you, game.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were.
But, you grew up in an orphanage. How was your time there?
Well, a lot of what you would expect from an orphanage, though it being under the Church of Torm, there were a few perks since, well, it's the highest standing church that is in Zlatian. And I enjoyed the people.
No one bullied you, did they?
Well, I think every kid got at least a minor bit of bullying there, but it was nothing that stayed around and was quickly, well, everyone learned.
Do you happen to remember their names?
I haven't seen them in, well, probably around 13 years now.
Ah, of course, of course. I see.
Do I feel any sort of intent coming off of her?
Make an insight check.
Yep. Yep.
Hey!
Now I get a 13.
In this regard, you sense a mild form of hostility.
Loop is just confused at that. And you've been... Well, I assume you've been
since you knew Regil quite a while ago, you've been around for quite a few years.
Yeah,
How
now
is
it's
she?
rude to ask a woman her age.
Yes, I was avoiding that question. How has your time been?
How has my time been?
Are you happy?
Blinks. Do eat up quickly. We do have shopping to do.
I blink that I eat.
Unless you have any other questions, she will be silent.
I know I've already done two, but am I able to insight that one again?
Yes, I've expect this one was going to be filled with inside checks, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, we're going lower.
Hard to read.
Yep.
It seems that she's somewhat recovered from her earlier lapse.
Hmm. Does she seem different in how she is portraying herself? Obviously, the outfit is different, but physically, is she portraying herself differently than when she saw us in the room 2 days ago?
At times, she is very stiff.
Hmm.
And just general constant keeping an eye on her with your passive insight is still 15, so before, when she met you, there was utmost confidence, and during this you have seen momentary lapses in confidence or direction,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not sure what to make of it. But after that brief interlude, she kind of gets up, kind of brushing herself down, and just goes, "Well, we shouldn't keep the morning waiting."
Yes, I will stand up.
Well then, perhaps some general shopping and talking.
Sure. Do you have anywhere particular you're meaning to go?
Perhaps just a perusal amongst the peasants.
I twitched at that, but yes. Yes.
For this, she will just guide you amongst the various shops here, which there are many, of unique, noble shops, at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that would particularly catch your interest, however.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not focusing on the shops at all.
Indeed.
God, what do I ask? How do I avoid any sort of topic that'll piss her off? I will be on the way asking her general questions, and ones that are a little more centered around the Dwarven Holds. For example, would just be things like, do you know much about the Dwarven Holds? Anyone in here particular?
The Dwarven Halls is not relevant. So, knowledge about it is fleeting. Anything I need, I have in the moment, and then I let it go.
Does what do you mean by that?
I use what knowledge I need at the time, but the rest, it doesn't matter.
So I would have. So what knowledge do you have currently?
At the moment,
Yeah.
the names of this shopping district and the names and of every owner and their family members.
Mm-hmm.
But what about your friends?
That is a word for them.
Yes.
What about them?
Um, let's start with the fighter. Gareth, I believe his name was.
Yes.
Is he a good person? Does he respect you?
Fuck. Fuck. Now I gotta think about my friendships with the others. It does ponder on this a bit.
Your hesitation is interesting.
I believe they respect me. After all, I don't think I would be invited to travel with them for so long if they didn't. And as a fellow member of the Church of Torn, there is some sort of kinship there.
But how is he as a person?
Well, they can be a bit rowdy when grouped together, but Gareth himself is passionate, I'll say.
How so?
We each have what we believe, and sometimes those beliefs differ, and sometimes they align. And this sometimes can be very good new view on the world, and others we can be rather stubborn against each other.
Interesting. Do you like him?
I don't hate the man.
And the other one, Vex, I believe it was.
He's troubled. I don't hate him. I think I just feel a bit of sympathy for him.
How so?
Yeah.
What has he done to your sympathy?
Well, it's that we were helping the situation. And
Devils.
Earth from a devil certainly had that influence.
I see.
Caused problems.
Existence has caused problems.
Not simply for him.
I already know a lot, but What's your thought?
I respect his intelligence, and he seems to have a careful, more careful wordings than the others.
Yes. He does have that. Asked you a litany of questions.
What happened?
Hmm?
My Discord disconnected and connected.
Oh,
It's been doing that for the past like few minutes for me. It's been doing it every few seconds.
Has it?
Oh,
Yeah, it's been cutting off your guys' voices
You
a little
guys
bit.
have been cutting out, yeah.
Ah, I haven't
it's
been getting that.
house internet.
House internet?
Right,
Is anyone
Steam's fine.
downloading?
No.
I'll go check Steam again, but what was it? Oh yeah, nothing's downloading on Steam.
Nothing from
Other
me.
than that.
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Not up.
No, it seems to be fixed now though.
What was I saying? No, wait, you were saying.
I don't know. I finished what I was saying, Melville, and then you started saying something, and I disconnected and connected.
Oh.
She
Shit.
started saying it was something about asking me questions. A litany of questions.
Oh, yeah. That's right, thank you. I've been asking you a litany of questions, but surely you have your own, and I can tell that you're eager to ask some.
Yes, I assume by the nature of our walk, there are topics I should avoid.
Perhaps.
Yeah, you ain't got me on the inside of that one, is she? Oh, fuck, now what do I ask? I'm gonna avoid those ones. They were the whole point. This is meant to be a purely professional business meeting. Well, we'll start off pretty simple. I don't know much about you. You seem to know a bit more about me. Where you from?
Where I'm from, who I was, I have left that behind me. I am merely a servant of the Lord.
See. Is it more of a job or a
It is
commitment?
everything.
Okay. Am I allowed to ask why?
Personal reasons.
Huh. Did you care for anyone else?
She stops walking. That. Yes. Resumes.
Oh?
I left that behind me, however.
I see. Are you at least enjoying your time in the Dwarven Holds?
It has recently becoming very interesting. And perhaps I understand why I was sent here.
Oh. By the Lord?
Naturally.
Stand next to me and yell as loud as you can, but what people don't know is that they'll get money if they do it.
Fuck! Already asked that one. Sure, I'm gonna shoot at it. If she shoots me down, she shoots me down. Who is he?
He is the Lord.
Well, yes, I gathered that, but that's all I've heard about him.
He's an individual of great power, great strength, and great wisdom.
I see.
Someone all would be happy to serve.
Hmm. Is knowing that this is your everything, this may be a bit presumptuous, and if it is, safe as such, but what do you get out of being under him?
I get, well, anything. But that is not why I serve him.
I see.
I believe and put my faith in him. He has never guided me wrong.
And what is wrong?
Interesting question.
We each have our views on it.
He has always guided me to do what is best for me and for him.
Can't ask that one because she said she's put it behind her. How long ago have you put these things behind you?
Time becomes irrelevant.
Mentally, fuck you.
But
That's not very nice.
That's your babble.
Oh, okay.
We reached a conclusion many years ago, and we have been acting on it ever since.
Conclusion?
These are the Pokeballs that you need to look
Indeed.
out for. As you can see, there's boxes of them, but there's only one blue and gold per box. Get your
A
hands on
conclusion
them.
about
Flip
what?
them for profit. These are the
That is something that only you can find out for yourself. And when you do, I believe you'll understand. And I want you to know that you are more than welcome. But I fear the time is up.
Up?
Indeed. I must get going. I have things to do.
Oh, did you want me to pay for the dress and food?
Oh no, it's on the house.
I see.
Consider them gifts because the owners liked you so much. But I'm sure that you can see yourself out, and perhaps Malvok, who's been stalking us for some time now, could escort you.
Before you leave, this morning, before I came down, when I said I had to visit the tomb, he told me to give you his regards. Said he misses the time when you worshipped him.
She visibly flinches.
Mm-hmm.
Good day, Loop. And storms off.
Well. Bye-bye.
Malvork,
Oh.
you hear something in your head.
Cool.
That's not Loop.
Oh no, that's cool.
The familiar voice of Aki. You know, I'm able to piggyback on this line of yours. Do be very careful about what you do this. Oh, wait. Do be careful how you use this. Consider it a parting gift.
Thank you.
She kind of cuts the connection between you and Loop.
I will walk out, confused. There we go. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. I'll look around. Is she still walking off?
Yes.
Okay. Going to watch her walk off.
She heads to the Goldstone clan hall.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to immediately turn around and walk back into the place.
Mm-hmm.
And just call out, hello? Is anyone actually in here?
The nobleman? Yes.
Okay, they're still there? Okay, cool. I didn't know if anyone was in here at all.
You do see an individual that peeks out from out back. Looks at you. Was there something wrong?
Nothing wrong. Quite the opposite. I feel extremely bad about having especially this much food left over. I want to pay for it.
No. We certainly couldn't accept that.
Please let me insist.
No.
Okay.
Now leave.
Can I at least have a tip?
Leave.
Okay. Hi. Thank you. It was very nice. I leave. Won't panic this time.
Malvork, you do witness that brief part.
Oof.
Yep. She has shaken everyone in this place to their core.
Yeah, you could say that.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Let's go back.
So what did you talk about? I couldn't hear your conversations.
She was very careful in avoiding the obvious topic. She didn't want to talk about work. I think it's safe to say that she very much... I don't know if she knows that I know, but she knows.
Right.
I
wouldn't expect she'd do it for anyone else.
That's... yes.
I never got a night on the town, or morning on the town.
Did you piss her off?
I did leave her.
Well, leaving, that's for certain, but was she nicer to you when you
And
didn't
read
leave?
her diary.
But before that, was she nice to you?
Nicer than anyone else I knew in the Death Cult. but that's not saying much.
See. She seems to have either purposely not mentioned or purposely forgotten a lot of the things of her past.
By the way, I should let you know this. Apparently, she can listen in on telepathic communications.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't say anything that would out too much of what we know.
Yes, it's good I didn't say, hey, you should stab her now, or something like that.
Yes, she would most certainly been on her guard. I don't think I would have been able to anyway.
No.
How long was that whole trip?
Well, Tyler got his short rest.
Okay, that's not what I was asking.
Well, that happens. Sorry, need a pee.
Sweet, I'm gonna roll my hit dice.
It does die.
I think I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll 10.
All of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll 12 of my 15 hit dice. How much do I get? 80!
Nice. Now you're on 81.
I am. That's... My god. Not bad hit dice rolls though, to be honest.
If only you got those for your level ups.
Oof.
Lee. You around yet? If you are, you're muted. Nope, he's still gone. His library escapades will have to wait then. Vex, you still actually had some time before they return. If there was anything you wanted to do.
I'll just go have breakfast.
The tavern is bustling like usual. Well,
Let's go grab some munchies because I haven't eaten. Do I
Wait,
still feel
is that-
empty?
oh, yeah, you still feel like you're missing something.
Yeah. I must have forgot my keys somewhere.
Yeah.
Lee is still up here.
Yes.
Yes. He is in the library.
Cool.
Doing
very engrossed in a
research.
book.
Yes. Moving on. Wow, Vok Loop, I'm assuming you head back to the tavern.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly where we head back.
You see Vex eating breakfast in the corner, old edgy like.
Ah,
The tavern is
morning.
bustling, filled with people.
what's up?
But at the end, it's bustling.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. So is the tavern.
How'd your date go?
Thanks. It was awkward, as you can tell. I've got a new change of outfit.
And really well.
Uh-huh.
She is a scary woman.
Do you guys know if I left my keys anywhere?
What do you have keys for? You just lockpick any doors anyway.
I have like 4 sets of keys, man. I feel like I'm missing
Key.
something.
I think it's quite obvious on what you're missing.
It's my keys.
Wow.
Oh,
1/5
yes.
of your soul.
That's my keys.
By the way, guys,
Yes.
just watch your backs.
Oh, I
think
was
he
doing
had
that.
Yeah, when do you
Yeah.
think I'm not watching my back?
But just, especially for her, it seemed like she was oddly intimidating to anyone that I No.
Oh no. I'm so scared.
No, she could kill you.
Very
God
easily,
almost
seems.
killed me. Like,
Yeah, that
Do you
was
think I'm
by your
scared?
will, though. You let that happen laying down, and Tom is much stronger than you.
yeah, never tell me the odds. I'll live through it. It's
Also, you
fine.
say a god nearly killed you, like
Yeah.
he just straight up could have crushed you with his nail.
I mean, it fucking hurt.
Yeah, he did technically kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
asked
See,
him to.
the only thing that's killed me is a god.
Oh.
I'm not scared of a woman.
Well, if he dies, he dies. We've done all we can.
Plus, I'm gonna see it coming before any of you fuckers see it coming.
Oh, what?
Yes, and you will still die just as
Oh.
as we will.
Brilliant. Lee, were you researching anything specific in the library or just hanging in the library?
I was gonna do something, but I'll probably end up doing it later because it'll take time. Well, it'll probably like it's not very important what I was gonna do.
You had like an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you know the book that we took back off the guy? I'm gonna
Yeah.
see whether it's in the library.
No, it's been rented out.
Okay, good. Okay.
I wonder who has it.
Yeah, curious that.
Is that it?
That's everything right now.
Oh, yeah. Malvolk and Luke did pass by heading back to the inn.
Okay, I would have followed. I would have followed along.
Yep. Inn. Garter arrived shortly after. Huzzah.
Hello.
Again, the only thing that can kill me is a god, so I'm not afraid.
Uh-huh. Okay, sure. Just has fond memories of the tournament dream.
Yeah, so do I with you fucking getting fucked
Hey,
on by
hey,
skeletons.
Hey. No one has memories of that.
Oh, never mind.
No one.
Well, should we keep going with our original plan?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what we're doing at the moment.
We're gaining favor with
Yeah.
the nobles.
Yeah, was there any other specific thing we were actually doing?
No, but we could take another visit to, well, I could see if anything's happening new at the Academy of Warfare. If not, we can ask the tavern keeper, and if not that, well, we can see if there have been any updates with the High Priest dude.
Right, that's probably gonna take more time, and the other guy said he has a way of contacting us. So probably the academy
Yeah,
would be
there you
best
go.
bet.
Let's see if there are any jobs or new developments there.
Well, eating breakfast in the inn. You guys are finishing up, about to head off. Before Vex, you notice someone enter and starts. It is loud, and he just starts trying to yell over the crowd. Failing, pausing in the doorway, and then pulling out some sort of metal tube.
Who's this?
You're not sure. You've never seen them before. But then very clearly audible as it booms. I am looking for a Mr. Wait, Mr. Malvolk? What the fuck am I saying?
Mr. Malvolk.
Mr. Malvolk! I forget, wait, were you Heartbone here, or...
It depends on who I.
Ah,
If it's someone of
you did
importance,
both. Yeah, okay. I am looking for a Mr. Heartbone. A Mr. Heartbone.
stand up.
A Mr. Oh, there you are. Come with me.
Do you want us to follow?
Oh, your compatriots are here. Bloody brilliant, that is. Come with me.
Should I go get dressed in my
Is this
armor?
another book
Oh.
issue?
No, you don't have to be in your armor. I hope not, anyway.
Oh, okay, let's go. I will go there dressed in a dress. Very uncomfortable.
Does anyone
Follow
think
me.
anyone else think it's weird that Liv's like just not in her normal armor?
I do. I think it's weird.
It is weird.
And you're like not gonna get changed? Like, why are you wearing fancy
It
clothes?
It takes 10 minutes.
Yes.
Oh no.
Actually, fair point. Yep. It doesn't suit you.
You just find it weird.
Yeah, it's weird, bro. Do we like? I don't know. Once we get to this place, we should probably get you in your armor.
Yes, I've got it in my bag if need be. But we'll see what this meeting is about. Let us go, Malvo.
Are you like wearing high heels?
Yes.
Like, what kind of shoes are you wearing?
They were flats.
At
That's why.
least you won't be loud and thunky whenever you walk.
That's true. I will be the same at stealth as I always be because I had my boots of elven kind.
Wish I had a pair of those.
I am attuned to them. I'm just not wearing them.
Boots of Elven kind are untunable.
Yeah, they don't require attunement.
Oh, there you go.
Right now, you could put them on and you'd have an advantage for the first time ever.
Yep.
You could have done that, actually.
Huh?
How much do a pair of those cost?
Switch boots, because that's like 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's true.
But he kind of forgetting Desic,
Gesundheit.
the tube down, kind of keeps going. Well, follow me, you lot. Out this way. Oh, I should put this down.
Who are you?
Who am I? I am a servant. Now follow. Post haste.
I am ready to follow.
Can I tell where this man is leading us?
Well, he leads you out the tavern, out the inn, towards the tavern, and towards the Great Hall.
Oh.
Hmm.
Is this our inconspicuous person disconnecting us to the church man?
No questions.
I was talking to you.
No
Yes.
questions.
Okay.
There will be
Do I
questions. You
see
can't
any
stop us.
symbolage on him?
Make a perception check.
Perception. What the fuck's my perception? Oh.
No. Specifically, as you're following him, head to the Great Hall. Coming down this way. He leads you down the road and then instructs you to all duck into an alley over here.
Yep.
And then he kind of just looks around, pulls up a cloak, looks to everyone, doesn't bother with Vex, gives everyone else cloaks.
Put it on.
Yeah, sure. I'll put the cloak on.
Figuring
No.
this is going to be stealthy, this is where I'll put the boots on.
Now, my lord wishes to speak with you privately. From here on in, we'll be doing this quietly, stealthily, to avoid detection.
Your lord.
Indeed. further information will be classified up until meeting.
Okay.
We'll be going through the Great Hall into the Anvil Quarter.
Okay.
Did anyone
Just
notice
here.
dip into the alley?
Make a perception check. That is something that he did pause to check.
I just want to double check that real quick.
You do actually see two guards that you have been aware that has been tailing you, FYI, because you were told they were tailing you. Are aware that you've dipped into the alley, and are kind of loitering around, waiting.
Do you know there's like 2 guards out there, right?
Indeed,
They're just waiting for us.
that is why. If any minute now, there'll be a minor distraction. Just give it a second. I still didn't see us. A loud explosion. There it is. Let's get moving.
Yep. That's. Is
I
anyone
start
hurt from that?
slightly hovering, by the way.
Indeed. Yes. Stealth checks for everyone. Ooh. Okay. Good start. Oh. You didn't need a private GM roll that, but that's a 5. But
What? Did I
Whoops.
private DM roll that?
No, that
Nope,
was me.
nope.
Oh, okay. I'm like looking at it like, did I?
That's 2 natural
No.
20s and a 25.
Well then. I mean, yeah, you guys are fucking bowler. Except for Malvok, but he's kind of floating, so it's also still fine.
I'm dragging him along.
Yeah, like a balloon.
Ironically, it's both Loop and Gareth who catch onto it before you do.
Hey, nat 20s don't count on skill checks.
They give it a little bit of flavor, motherfucker. They give flavor. But I don't even need to roll for him now. Even if he fucking crit fails, it's still a success. Moving forward, he leads you through past the library over here, out into here, as he also gives you a quick rundown onto what that explosion was. We are staging a bank heist. Fake one, of course. They won't actually be stealing anything, and they won't be caught, ideally. But anywho, moving along. I'm leading you past the feast hall, down this way, through this alleyway, past legal offices, past the jail, and down to the Anvil Quarter.
Whiteness.
So many named fucking buildings here.
Imagine how long it
It's
took
generic.
Terry to do this.
Oh no, are they not a map player? Oh, I need to move you guys further back. Map player. Okay. That should have got most of them.
Huh?
They weren't on map player, so I would keep constantly dragging them. But they are on map player now. Anyhow, leading you down this way. He takes off his hood at this point. Motions for you all to do the same.
I do as such.
I'm keeping my hood up.
And then leads you to this small shrine right next to the forge. The big forge.
Yes.
He takes off his shoes at the entranceway,
I will follow his lead.
kind of picks them up, steps inside, puts them into a little alcove, and starts shuffling in. Luke following. Do the other three do the same?
Yes.
Yeah.
Vex.
What?
I
Sorry.
need to know if you take off your shoes.
No.
Very well. Everyone enters the shrine, taking off their shoes, except for
Shoes
Vex.
go in my bag.
I expected you guys not to actually put your shoes in the alcove. In the shrine, it is a small shrine, and in it you see the man bow before two individuals. Oops, not that one. Not that one. Where did he go? There he is. Before backing out rapidly. And you see, oops, two older dwarvish individuals. One bare-chested, got hammer, tongs, clearly full-blown blacksmith, massive beard, not well-trimmed, burnt at the edges.
Mm-hmm.
Another figure is wielding a cane, well-trimmed beard, well-kept beard. In comparison, one is like very well-dressed, very well-kept, very stern look. The other is stern look in a different way and much more judging.
Mm-hmm.
Though his eyes do give a cursory glance towards Gareth.
I give him a nod.
He instantly recognizes blacksmiths. It's a feature. The burnt beard individual kind of looks towards the other one and goes, "Well, it's them. The ones that cleared out the mine and have been causing a little bit of intrigue, so to speak, lad." The other one just nods silently. Then looks to you all. Well, I do believe that it is Vex, Gareth, Loop, and Malvork.
I wave.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Bidet.
I am one Torquem Darkbreaker, head spy master of this wonderful country. This gentleman is one Golgrid Brightfork.
Wait a second.
Ah, that's the image I know.
That individual I'm sure you've heard of, however.
Look nuts.
If my spies are not mistaken, you all work independently, correct? Or if you have any influences, it is rather obvious of that of Regil or the church.
Fuck the church.
Shut up, Vex. I just saved you.
I feel empty.
That was your choice.
You've always been dead inside. Get over it.
But yes, may I ask why you have called for us?
Golgrid Brightfork kind of steps up, slamming his hammer into the floor, kind of shattering a tile.
Huh?
To find my grandson.
planning to.
Ah, ditto.
Wait, you were?
Yeah.
And yes.
Well, this this is awkward.
Perhaps
leave-
we should
Go about your business. Just do your thing.
explain our situation and maybe you can help us with the answer.
Torkum does raise an eyebrow. Well,
Is this a private place?
Golgrud himself has well, this is his personal shrine away from shrine.
What is this shrine to?
Well, I'm surprised that you would ask that.
I have my assumptions. I am simply making sure.
It is Torag,
Yes.
naturally.
Well. It is rather odd for us to be here, wouldn't you think?
How so?
4 members of Bloodtian coming to the Dwarven Holds at a time where it's very difficult to get into the Dwarven Holds.
Well, yes, that's why we suspect you.
Yes.
Well, explain yourselves to the High King. One of you.
Yeah, just saying everyone. Okay. Well, we are here due to suspicions of ill intent from a group that we have previously dealt with. And upon that ill intent, we have also heard about the disappearance of one of the royal members. We're hoping that sort of solve 2 birds with 1 stone.
Is Torek the same god that the corrupt?
Yes, Torag is the main deity of worship in the Dwarven Holds.
Okay.
Well, Golgrud kind of speaks. Do you lads have any leads?
Yes,
The leader of the church is corrupt.
that is a good place to start. There is a vampire in your midst.
Torkum kind of scowls. I know.
You wouldn't happen to know where he is currently.
Not specifically right this second.
But generally,
In general, he is in. Well, if you know that much, I would assume that you know of where he is residing.
I assume with the rest of those who are corrupt.
The Goldstones.
Yeah.
What you may not know is, with him missing, there will be a meeting fairly soon to elect a new heir. And as the Bright Forks are sadly lacking in numbers currently for acceptable heirs, though, well,
How soon will this meeting be?
in a matter of days, me and Golgrund here have been postponing it for as long as we can, but with the prince missing for so long, their arguments are getting more persuasive.
Hmm. Well, we may have, hopefully soon, sufficient evidence against the church, though the Goldstones are a tough matter.
And didn't we get information that the prince was in like the old city, being held there?
Old quarter, I
Yes.
think it was.
Old quarter, yeah.
Old town.
Yeah.
Torquem kind of raises an eyebrow. And who told you that?
Well, let me get back to the name of him.
Can I do a divine sense?
Lightstorm.
Yeah, the shrine is actually consecrated.
Okay, good.
You know, it'd be so awkward still if fucking Rose was here.
Not being able to
Should-
come in.
He'd just be standing outside.
So awkward. Anywho, just a idle thought. But yes, consecrated. That'd be
As Lightstorm told us.
yes. Lightstorm. You mean that? And how did he know?
He, being so close to the Goldstones, overheard and witnessed.
The Goldstones do fund a lot of his stuff.
He is currently in the predicament, though. I think he realizes their influence and what it would cause if it were to be outed.
Indeed. A predicament indeed. I'll see what I can do in that regard then.
Do you know how many of, well, non-dwarves are in the Goldstones at the moment?
Their specifics, no. We have my spies have reported that a number of individuals come and go of non-dwarven nature, of about, if I recall, 4.
Oh. You know it's the other would be the vampire. Yep, okay.
One we have identified as one Mayfree Shincrow.
Yep, nearly killed him. Nearly did it. So close.
One Fendra, who never leaves Mayfree's side.
Did kill her.
And one Olakaz Shendras, who introduced himself directly. The 4th is a woman of unknown origin.
She is a part of the same group.
That is not surprising. But we know very little of her. We know very little of most of them other than Mayfree.
Oh, Mayfree a little less careful?
A somewhat more public figure.
Yes.
We have heard down on the Labosh coast that he went on a recruiting spree. We have also heard from some of our brethren up north that a large swath of them were wiped out.
It just smiles.
Which is another reason why I reached out for you. Granted, my initial ways seem to fail.
Oh. Do you have more people?
Indeed. But, they couldn't get close.
See.
You're all too paranoid.
I
With
feel like we have
adequate reasons, of
My
course.
edge kept them away.
Yeah, I was looking at their stats and I was just like, you know what? I don't think they can do it. But anyway. Yes. Well. I would like to extend an invitation to this meeting. I am not. Neither me nor Golgrand are able to get permission to enter the old quarter. Golgrand used to, but since he retired to pursue his crafting,
Is he pointing glances at him?
yes, which caused many of the current issues.
What does Gulgrin look like at the moment?
He's looking away,
Yep.
kind of playing with his hammer.
Giggly.
Which is of interesting note, both Gareth and Vex, because you both have high passive perception.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Gareth is 17.
Uh-huh.
The hammer looks like a bigger design of your hammers.
It's a dwarven hammer.
Nice.
But anyway, just a minor note. But Torquum continues speaking. If you would be so kind as to be a presence at this meeting, I have a sense that it will dissuade certain others into publicly speaking to an extent that I don't want them to.
Mm-hmm. Where is this meeting going to be held?
Well, in the meeting chambers. In the palace.
Oh, Jesus, you... Wait, no. We're quite near here.
Exactly. An unknown quantity that is suddenly invited by Golgrand Brightfork himself.
Yes. Would cause a stir.
That's my hope.
Hmm.
In essence, I'm asking you to be a distraction.
Yes.
Well, we're very good at that.
But are we invited there to simply sit as the audience, or to be a bit more on the side?
Which had my stick of dynamite. Be a
Well.
good distraction.
You'll be invited in. What you do with that is up to you.
Hmm.
There'll be those that would argue against your active participation, no doubt. Especially certain individuals. But overall, Golgrand is still somehow respected amongst the other nobility. Somehow. Starts whistling. As such, they will respect that decision.
If I have any chance to make Mayfrey even happier than he is currently, I will take it.
No, you won't be dealing with Mayfrey.
Oh,
The only individual that has come to this meeting is one Olakas.
oh.
Friendly fellow.
Indeed. Seems to be very charming to certain individuals.
Oh, that's great.
I know very little good vampires, so getting a chance to actually meet what they're supposed to be would be nice.
But in that regard, we will need you to get permission to enter the old quarter.
Have you any ideas on that?
I have one. To enter the old quarter, you will need permission from either enough members of the council or head of the organization who closed the old quarter. Currently, the head of that organization is, well, under the Goldstone's thumb.
Hmm.
I fear that option may not be available. However, if you have other ways. As such, I fear we may need to wait till the meeting itself.
What houses are at the meeting?
Usually it is not all of them, however, this type of meeting should have all of the high nobles.
I see.
The Black Rage, the Thunder Skull, the Goldstones, the Bright Forks, the Hillsmiths, and the Bronze Benders may combine into one representative. Their houses are close.
I like the name the Bronze Benders.
The Guilt Vein, they may not show. They tend to care not for politics. They're in charge of exports. The Frost Guard will send a representative. The Lightstorm have never showed, though I have a feeling they will for this one if what you said is true. And the Troll Fires, no one can guess what they do. They're insane.
We may have some standing with a few of them already.
Quick work. I approve.
We know our purpose here.
Indeed. But I believe Golgrid wanted a private word with you, and I am an extremely busy man recently.
Hopefully that will calm down soon.
I hope so, because sadly Jafarin is a bit of a pushover. The current High King.
Ah, thank you.
Also known as he wasn't raised very well. Golgrid. No backbone. But Officer, on the other hand, well, if a woman could be in charge, it would be her.
She's good at what she does.
Intimidating.
Oh.
Terrifying.
Oh.
Terrific jeweler.
Not surprised for a dwarf.
I've seen her murder men.
Oh,
They die at the sight of her jewelry. Weep in joy.
yep.
But I must depart. Gogrind, behave and fix that tile. He just leaves. Gogrind is just standing there. Kind of looks at the tile, pokes it, and it fixes itself.
Ah. Tis skill?
No. Well, in a way. But a simple mending cantrip.
Ah.
If only it was that easy to fix a kingdom.
I tried, lad, I tried.
Well,
I got tired. But, yes.
What's the word you wanted to have with us?
Well, initially I thought you would be hesitant to do such a thing, as I thought you were adventurers of ill repute, which, granted, you may still be. But ill repute with a purpose.
Yes. Sure.
usually a noble one.
So, I would merely like to offer my thanks. I'm not good at this.
That is fine. If you have anything to help us, that'd be thanks enough. But other than that, we're really just trying to help this place out.
Um, I may.
You may?
I may. One moment. Kind of opens his bag, which is very clearly a bag of holding, and he just starts pulling out random stuff, breaking so many more tiles.
Oh,
Before finally holding out a hammer. This was my first hammer.
First hammer?
When I was a wee lad, I was given a hammer. This is it.
I will take it.
Oh, I'm not giving it to you. You're not a blacksmith.
Oh, Gareth?
Like, I guess to me then.
Have my favorite dwarven hammer. That's all I have. I'm a blacksmith. I don't have much for anyone else.
Am I worthy?
No, not at the least.
Oh, I pierced the floor. No, I pick it up.
But, at the very least, may improve your goddamn craftsmanship. You made that armor? It looks like you made that armor.
It's functional.
Yeah, it's dodgy is what it is. I see dozens of flaws.
Yeah. Well, I had limited time.
No excuse.
Yeah, I guess.
I once made a suit of armor in 5 minutes. It was the best work I've ever done.
Well, I guess I should do some studying in your fine libraries. In Fort.
Libraries? Pfft, who needs to read? Go out and hit stuff.
Volk's eyes twitch for a
Well, I
moment.
definitely will with this hammer. Does this hammer feel like it's built for hitting?
Feels like a very old, heavy hammer.
Yes. Nice.
In hindsight, that might have been my second hammer. I might have broke the first one.
So what do I write down it as? Like this hammer.
Old hammer.
Old hammer.
It's nothing impressive. It's just an old hammer.
Velvox still got a mental link with me.
No, that would have ended a long time ago.
Yeah,
Well, you know, I'll just do it obviously because I don't have anything secretive. Just gonna lean over to Velvox and go, should we tell him about the tomb?
I create a mental link. I mean, we could. Don't say it out loud, by the way. We could potentially always be listened on to. But we could, or we could not.
Well, I mean, out loud is, unless you tell him, kind of the only way.
Well, yeah.
And I think at this point, being listened on to is either already past our problems or there are other conversations that we just had that were probably a little more important.
Fair enough.
It's just
just started
whether-
picking up all this stuff.
It's just
Who's-
whether he minds whether we've entered there.
That's yes. Entering a place such as that.
I think we'll leave it for now.
Hey,
Yes.
Goldgrim, what are you going to be doing while we're trying to proceed?
Well, what I retired to do. Make stuff.
It
The
sounds like
hardest.
you're the best
I know what to say. Cauldron.
blacksmith
Yes.
in the land.
I am. Don't
Yes.
let anyone say I'm not. But yes.
I won't. We heard from one of the priests that the high priest was meeting with this member in the tomb of the royals. You might want to just make sure nothing's gone wrong there.
In curious. All this is dead people.
I don't know why. If we knew, there'd be a lot easier right now.
I suppose I haven't been to the High Temple in like decades, so. But sure, I'll go pay it a visit this afternoon.
Be careful. They might have, just in case they've done something funky.
Oh, what are they gonna do? Kill me? I'd
Well,
like
they
to see them
sure will
try.
try anyway.
But yes, once again, thank you.
No worries. I think we will continue our investigation then. When is the meeting?
Oh, yes, that would be in 2 days.
2 days. Okay.
Midday. Doors like to sleep in.
Hey Vex, you didn't
Yep.
want to ask him about your...
Nah, another time.
Okay.
I smell a question about crafting.
Have you worked with demon metal before?
Once.
I want stuff crafted out of demon metal. I want a holy symbol and maybe like a little symbol of little hammers. For each of us.
Interesting.
I have the material on me. But I was told to make a holy symbol that actually has any meaning. It needs to be crafted by you or your grandson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rask. But, it might be best to get Rask to do the holy symbol. My, well, holy magic has waned over the years as I aged and, for a time, lost my way. However, the symbols,
Yes.
that I can do.
You can craft us little bonking hammers as symbols.
If that is what you wish.
Would everyone like a bonking hammer symbol?
Oh.
Why not?
We are known as the bonkers. So,
Yes, but my primary symbol is of Tom.
yeah. Bonking hammers. How much material do you think would be needed? I just show him
Well.
how much metal I have.
Looks it. I'll just take it all off your hands and hold on to the rest.
That's payment.
But I need the holy symbol crafted out of it.
Oh, most certainly. but I'll need to do a test. I'll just wing it.
Here, have some adamantine shards as well. If you could incorporate that into it somehow.
You are giving me some high quality material.
Yes. Now let's not delete the accidental thing. That one. And demon met. What did I call it in my fucking thing? Destroyed bow. That's what I called it.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, I hand him over the materials.
Just plonks them on the floor. Due to the weight of the materials and the quality, they break the tiles.
These poor tiles, man.
He is constantly mending them. It's fine. And he just kind of zones out all of you and starts focusing on the metal.
I think we should go.
Feeling it, licking it, poking it,
Very
Please.
infinite.
bonking it with a hammer, small or very tiny hammer.
As I get to the door, I put on my shoes again.
Yes.
I'm enraptured with this craft and skill. I know.
Kind of sets it on fire. His beard catches on fire. He quickly puts it out.
I want to drag Gareth out the door.
But we're just getting to the good part. Alright.
But, you exit the small shrine within the Anvil Quarter. The Anvil Quarter naturally being absolutely filled with anything crafting whatsoever. But, it's like probably about 10, to be honest.
We should probably put down our hoods and slip back into the crowd.
Okay.
Yes.
I would do that, Derry.
Okay.
Gone with the wind.
Oh, I need to roll it.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh! Best
That was
stuff
last
I've rolled.
time. But overall, passes. And you can meander about at your will.
What time is it? Sorry, did you say?
It's only about 10 in the morning.
Oh my god. So much has happened. Well, I think we should most certainly keep getting good favor with the other houses.
That would be good.
I'd say we go back to the noble district and if there's anyone in need of aid. Or maybe if one second, got to remember the name. The Frost Gods, if the grandfather is maybe hoping this week speak. There.
Yeah.
I want to head to the district and I want to head to the academy.
But heading to the Academy of Warfare, fairly straightforward. I would imagine that you lose the hoods at some upon this part.
Nope.
Yeah, actually, before even doing that, I'm gonna slip into the inn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna get back into my armor.
Mm-hmm. Melfork, you would need to show identification. Because you're in hoods.
All right. The passport was fine. It was just my pedigree that wasn't. So,
Mhm.
show my passport.
Yes. You'll get let in, but you get kept an eye on.
I mean, we're in hoods.
Yes.
I mean, he's always in hoods, but now other people are in hoods.
Yes. It's a bunch of people in hoods.
So we're going to the inn first, are we?
Just briefly.
Okay.
Fucking helmet. Goddamn.
Oh yeah, when we're in the inn, I'm going to cast Detect Magic and check the hammer, even though it's probably nothing.
Do you detect evil and good?
Oh, Detect Magic.
I'll detect magic, sorry. Nothing out of the usual.
Yeah, okay. Just a normal hammer. Okay. Nice.
High quality hammer.
Nice.
But heading to the Academy of Warfare, it is bustling. Students going back and forth.
Poke my head in.
Mm-hmm.
Start heading to the receptionist.
The older individual that is the receptionist on morning duty looks up. What?
Hi, we came here for the last job, so I was just wondering if anyone has requested help from the Academy of Warfare. Would we may be able to be of assistance? On
Interesting.
jobs and such.
One moment. Kind of shuffles through the desk, goes through some paperwork. Handled. There is a break in the iron mines.
Oh,
Details not specific. It happened earlier this morning. It seems as if unusual creatures have entered the iron mines.
I just look back at the others and give a thumbs up. Well, who do we speak to on that one?
One Darius Bluebrow. He is
Hey.
the mine foreman.
Where can we find him?
He would be at the iron mines.
Okay. Well, we'll head there when we can. Thank you.
No problem.
I will start heading out unless anyone has anything else here to do. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, should we do that immediately? We are all healed pretty much except for Vex, but that could be easily fixed.
He'll be fine.
They'll be fine. I do think before we head there, since that is not, the iron mines aren't here, and look, we've got to be a little bit picky on what jobs we have. Maybe a little walk around the Noble District. See if anything inside the Noble District is all. I will do so, Terry.
Just a casual peruse around the noble
Casual
district.
peruse, trying to do pretty much like what a patrol would be.
There are other guards, but that are patrolling. That look at you. That look and they just like, are they patrolling? No, they can't be patrolling. They look like they're patrolling.
Pretty much.
You just get odd looks like that.
That's fine.
But walking around, for the most part, it's not interesting. Up until you would get to the opposite side near Goldstone Clan Hall.
Oh. Put myself over here.
Even from a distance, it feels boogly boogly.
Boogly boogly.
Ugh, not the oogly booglies.
Yes, the oogly booglies.
Do I see anything else?
Make a perception check.
Yes, as I am approaching. Perception.
Not immediately. But as you get more into the courtyard area here, like you do see like faint lights of various colors emanating
They're having a
From-
rave
inside.
without us. But yes.
More accurate than you might know.
She.
Oh no.
How far is it? Oh, it's only 30 feet away from me. How far away is 30 feet? Still pretty much getting there. Then I am going to cast a quick locate creature,
Mm-hmm.
specifying it on Mayfree again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's in the clan hall, yes.
Gonna do another one
Mm-hmm.
on Aki.
Don't censor.
Interesting. I haven't met the vampire, so I can't do that one. This whole thing would be a lot easier if I could. Interesting. Okay.
He could be behind us.
Looks like with Aki, there's running water over there. Couldn't sense her if she was past that. By the way, she seemed to be... She is odd.
Yes?
Well, she seems completely enamored with her current goal and situation. She is... The past still affects her. I don't think she's 100% gone. But she did, well, pretty much fight me once. What she was pretty much alluding to was me finding out what was right and wrong.
You didn't accept, did you?
Oh, well, God, no.
Good. I don't know what to say except that when I knew her, which was actually not that long ago, really, now I think about it, well, she was one of the Lord's most trusted advisors.
Oh, yes, I think she completely trusts him and is, well, loyal to him, but there's something else there.
Look, I can understand wanting to have hope that a person can be taken back from the clutches of evil. But sometimes you also need to let go.
Well, look, I don't think this is just hope. If words from Tom can affect us so much, something is going to.
If that is the path you want to go with her, I will do the best that I can to help. But I wouldn't put any money on it, so to speak.
I'm most certainly not putting my life before the goal or the life of anyone else. If she is shown to, well, do things that I find punishable, I will be punishing.
Interesting way to phrase that.
What do you mean?
But yes, I understand. I do not expect anything less of you.
I hope so. Oh, onto the job.
Yes.
Terry,
Yes.
I want to head towards the iron mine. Or should I investigate the clan hall? Should I? Should I do that? Is that a thing I should do? Are there guards around?
Currently, they're doing patrols. So you can just wait for a patrol to pass, and then no.
There's no guards specifically in front of the clan halls.
Depends on the clan hall,
Goldstone.
not the Goldstone. In Bright Forks, yes, naturally, but they are like directly underneath the balcony, so their view's limited to like out here.
Yeah, but even
They,
there's a
they
bit
don't
rough.
they don't go
Oh,
that
okay.
way. It's like
So I could take
this
a
way.
sharp, like, do.
Yeah, if we came in from like this angle, they wouldn't have line of sight.
So the only problem with this is this obviously would be windows here and the shops
via the
facing
shops.
here.
They would have angled
No.
that way. Go through the shops. The light storms don't have guards. No guards
You know what?
anywhere.
Give me 10 minutes again. I'm gonna get stealthy again and bring Vex with me.
I mean,
Ugh.
yeah. I'd assume Vex and Gareth are with you the whole time.
Yes, but specifically, yes.
What?
I'm
You
going-
don't want me to stealth?
I'm gonna take a walk back to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Or any private. I mean, sure, if there's like toilets nearby. I will get my armor off, take the 10 minutes. Come back. Elven boots on. And, ask Vex to join me on a little bit of a scout. Do you accept? Vex?
Oh,
What?
that's what I figured. Yeah, I figured you were falling asleep.
What am I doing?
Going on a scout with me.
Alright, stealth.
Ooh.
Yeah, roll the
I'm
minimum.
not doing it right here, but go
No.
with it.
Mayhaps we will end as you start to infiltrate a little
Yes,
bit into the
mayhaps.
Goldstone
What are we?
clan hall.
What are we infiltrating?
That's just...
Oh,
I've been out for a while, guys.
I know.
I figured.
I did hear some strange noises.
I heard snoring.
Mm.
So, yes, with a player falling asleep, I feel like we will end at the infiltration. At least we've got the name for the next episode.
Yes.
What do you mean? We got the name for this episode. Family problems.
Dealing with a father, then dealing with
trauma from her father.
Yes, I definitely don't reuse the same tropes.
Yeah, not at all.
Look, it was all quickly done.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't asleep.
What?
No, it was Tyler.
I feel like Lee was asleep.
Definitely not.
Did you also fall asleep?
What the fuck?
Snoozing buddies! I have an excuse.
Let's end the session. Let's
Yeah, I've already done it. I'm waiting for Tyler.